clock. You either got it or you don't. You're the type of viral person, your personality, your videos, you're funny, you're not, whatever, you got it or you don't. The second ideology about virality is spray and pray. Just post till your fingers fall off. And something, law of statistics are gonna kick in, something's gonna work. Well, I don't got that kind of time. And I don't wanna litter up my social media with just random posts and all these posts. I'm very brand conscious. I've always been, and it served me very well to be that. The truth that we found, though, is virality is a system. It actually is a science. So I'll tell you, the first platform we started trying to really understand was YouTube. So this team member on my team comes to me and he says, your YouTube doesn't make any sense to me. And I'm like, join the party, brother. I have no idea. He goes, you have 500,000 followers. We had like 450,000 or something. He says, your videos, we post your videos, they get like 2,000, 3,000 views. I'm like, yep, it's been like that forever. It's the algorithm. They don't like me. And he goes, no, that doesn't make sense. You should be getting a lot more views. And I'm like, I don't know what to tell you, kid. I'm not. He goes, I'm gonna fix it. And I'm like, you can't. It's just the algorithm. It's been like this for years. He goes, no. I'm gonna fix it. I'm gonna do study, I'm gonna research, I'm gonna figure out what works, and then I'm gonna fix it. And I'm like, all right. Felt like patting him on the head and being like, all right, all the best. Sure. He proved to me, as you're gonna soon find out, it is genuinely, absolutely a system. It is absolutely a science. So here are 2 questions I get asked the most. Not one day goes by without me being asked one of these 2 questions. Anik, how do you get your video to look so good? And Anik, how do you get your AI voice to be so good? Don't worry, I will answer these questions for you today. You will be shocked and surprised as to how simple it is, but it took us months of testing and playing to get there. But what if I was to tell you, you're asking the wrong question? It just isn't about the avatar. It really isn't. It's not about my voice. Does it help? I would tell you it's maybe 20% of the battle. You could create a cartoon version of yourself and put it out and still get tremendous results because it's about the actual content. It's actually what you're saying. It's how you're saying it. It's the rhythms with which it's being said. It's how long the video is. It's what the hook is, the first few seconds of it. And this is what I would hear from a lot of social media people, and it would overwhelm the shit out of me. And I would say, I don't have time to sit here and figure all this out. So no, well, we're gonna take all that off your plate today. So in the end, that's not supposed to have crosses through it. That's not coming out right. It's supposed to be underlined. Wow, how drastically your point can change with one horizontal line misplaced. Literally when that came up, I'm like, what the fudge? So everyone imagine with me, the lines have moved down a little bit. And what it's supposed to say is that the topic is the most important, the structure is the most important, and the way it's written is the most important. So basically, my whole presentation's a lie, guys, and like everything I'm gonna say has been crossed out. I don't spend 10, 15 minutes a week. I spend more like 10, 15 hours a week, so. It's highlighted, thin highlight, very thin highlight. All right, let's all use our imaginations now. So I spend about 10, 15 minutes a week, genuinely. And mostly it's just because of curiosity. I don't even need to spend that much time. Now, we do have 2 team members, so there is human oversight involved, and it will remain involved because AI says some crazy shit sometimes, and I can't afford to put that out there. Now, all right, I'm just gonna keep laughing at all of these. So 2 people, we talked about that. So here's the 5-step system, all right? Number 1, your topic. The most important. I don't care what niche or field you're in. what you choose to talk about within that space is very important, all right? Number 2, research. I never, ever in my life when I was doing social media took a moment to do research. And I'm gonna show you how to do research. And it's so easy to do now with AI, but super vital, very, very important. Number 3, the content outline. All right, number 4, the actual script, the writing, and last but not least, some human review. All right, you've gotta do the human review part. Now, here is a commonality that is going to exist on every platform we talk about. On any platform that you want to focus on, and by the way, I do recommend one at a time. So if you walk away from this presentation inspired and decide you would like to go conquer social media, pick one platform first. Get that systemized, get it down, and then from there, you're welcome to go to another one. Find 10 to 15 of the top creators on that platform that target your demographic, your person, and follow them, watch them, track them, see their posts, see their videos. This will be 75% of the research battle. Let the market do the work. I never copy, I never disrespect someone's hard work, but research, know what they're saying. They're gonna do the same back to you, don't worry. It's all big one mutual game. So let's go to YouTube. All right, so here, let's talk about what my YouTube used to look like. I would come up with whatever the hell I wanted to talk about it, make some thumbnail, put it up, and then just say, YouTube doesn't like me. So we'd get 3,000 views, 4,000 views, 5,000 views, 3,000 views, 2,000 views, very common, years like this. And then this is what it looks like after we started making changes. We started having little videos pop up as we were testing. You see that? 34,000 views. So the funny story is, this team member comes to me and says, all right, I'm done with my research. I'm done studying. I've created a video. Which is, by the way, really strange to hear someone come to you and tell you, I've created a video of you. You know, telling you what you're gonna say and everything. It's ready. This video is gonna go viral. It's gonna get at least 10,000 views. Looks me dead on Zoom, very serious. And I'm like, aw, you're gonna get your feelings hurt. It's not gonna happen. But sure, kid, take a shot. And that video got, this is not actually the video. That video today has 86,000 views. And yeah, so let's give it up for him. I would love I want to send this to him. It got 10,000 views in the first 48 hours. And I'm watching it and I'm like, oh, I'm gonna have to eat my words. And he comes up and he's like, hey, did you see the video? I'm like, yeah, I saw the video. He goes, yeah, I did it. I'm like, I know you did. And he goes, yeah, you were wrong. I'm like, I know, I was wrong. I'm sorry. But then I'm like, my smart ass self, I'm like, beginner's luck. Oh yeah? Do it again. If you don't make me world famous, I don't believe you. So he's like, hold my beer. So this is the video. This was the first one where he used his methodology. Out of the last 12 videos he's posted, 9 have had over 10,000 views. Wow. That had never happened in the history of my social media. This is why I'm telling you, the AI version of me in every facet of my business is outperforming me. And it is humbling, it is depressing, it is exciting. It's an absolute roller coaster of emotions. Right? At this point now, if I'm having a problem with someone, I'm in a fight with someone, I'm having an argument with a vendor, with an employee, with a family member, I'm on the side talking to ChatGPT. How should I say? What should I say? How should I reply? This is what they said. I mean, it's like, because it's gonna do better than me, right? And it's doing better than me in my videos I mean, 84,000 views. I can't remember the last time one of my by the way, this is not shorts. These are long form videos. Listen, getting a lot of views on shorts is one thing. Getting a lot of views on a long form is a whole nother ballgame. These are people that we're now going to be retargeting. These are building us free audiences, going out and reaching out to people that we don't have access to. So topic selection, research, content outline, and most of the battle is happening in the first two steps. If you ask him where he spends his time, he'll tell you, I spend most of my time on topic and research. He has now actually built himself a team of just some contractors, so he happily lets them play with the AI in this world, but those two, He's like, this is what makes or breaks everything, right? So the old methods, if I was comparing, I would go, so I did a little research in the past. I'd go look at people's YouTube channels, and I was like, all right, I'm looking for whatever, has more views. That topic must win. Okay, the new thing that we're talking about right now is this concept called video outliers. This is where I want you to walk away with. This is incredible, and I'm going to give you the tool that does this for you, and it's fascinating because it makes research like this. So what you can do now, using a Chrome extension, is have these little numbers show up under each of the videos. And they basically give you a 0.9x, 1.1x, 1.1x, 5.9x. We call these outlier numbers. What it's telling you is how many views, is comparing the views of that video to the average views that channel gets per video. So you can see which ones are the outliers. So this one had 5.9x, not bad, right? But then if you be patient, they start to pop. 18x, 14x. If you're gonna put time and energy, this is why you find the 10 or 15 that you follow and you look for the ones that really pop. 14x, look over here, 27x, 10x, right? 57x, look at the top, 57x. That tells you that it isn't the channel, it isn't the person, it's the topic and the delivery of that video that got that one to go viral. So, 69x. The tool is called oneof10.com. Oneof10.com. And when you set it up, you get to do some filter settings. This is what it looks like. The only one you really need to mess with is over here in the corner. It says multiplier. And the minute you drag it to over 3.0, it freaks out. It says, it's too much. Don't listen to it. My rule now, our rule is 10x. It's got to be above 10x. And there's a lot of them out there, right? But 3 is what we set it at so that we can see whatever is falling in line with that. And now what it does is it changes your YouTube homepage when you search for a word to show you only the videos that are fitting within that filter. Can I get a, ah? Yeah, there we go. That was a key moment. So you see how the research is getting easier, and now you'll start to find profiles to follow that you don't even know about in that topic. So you have a few options, right? I love using Claude. By the way, I apologize. I swear I'm not this dyslexic. Like, I can get stuff within boxes, I promise. It is originally done correctly. So we have a few options to do your research, to do the writing. Option 1 is you can use Claude. Claude does a great job. You use Claude projects. It is good. It's got some limitations, but hey, if you already have an account and you want to play around, go there. The second tool that we really recommend that we have been using, and I'm a big fan of, and the founder of this tool is nominated for one of our awards, is Get Poppy. Oh, there. Wow, she is very excited about Get Poppy. You work at Get Poppy? Oh, shit. I'm so glad you told me so I don't say the next thing I was going to say. No, big fan. Know the team. They've done a great job. Really cool tool. We've used it. And I'll show you a screenshot of it in the future, and I'll show you kind of why we like it more. And then, of course, Ugentic IQ, which we'll be releasing next week, is going to culminate everything I talk about in this presentation. Over time, give it a few weeks. We're still going to be adding things, but it's going to just do all of this stuff for you. Now, your research goals, here are the goals that you have in your research. By the way, I will give you the prompts and everything, so you'll be able to take pictures of the prompts and you'll know what we're doing when we do the research. We want to know who the target audience is. We really want to know how the video intros. Even more than the outro, I want to know how it intros. Very, very important. Probably the most important part. We want to know common points across the videos. So if we decide there's a certain topic, we're going to find the top 4, 5, 6 videos on that topic that have done very well, and we want to know what are the common points being made in these videos that seem to resonate so much. Imagine doing this 2 years ago, 3 years ago. It would take you forever. You have to watch all the videos, you have to take notes, you got to transcribe it, blah, blah, blah. Not anymore. It's instantaneous now. And the last bit is like, what's the most repeated skills, case, and what are they repeating? What's common between these videos? So here is the prompt that we give. And I kind of broke the prompt out into boxes just so I could split it up. But analyze the 5 uploaded transcripts on ChatGPT 5, Claude, whatever, to find viral script patterns, common elements, and the most mentioned use cases. Then I'll do pattern analysis, identify recurring hooks, pacing, structure, tone, blah, 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 and just the rest of it, right? Then common elements, use case ranking, expert insight. And I put that all into one prompt. Now on Claude, what I'll do is I'll create a project, upload those scripts, right? And then give it this prompt. But it gets easier and easier if you don't use Claude. You can get rid of a lot of these steps. And then I wait back. So let's just say, for example, top 10 AI tools to use as a small business owner. I want to know, like, what are the 5 that are the most commonly being talked about? And then I'm going to inject 5 of my own. Right? But I want to hit the main ones. There's a reason these videos are going viral. People are resonating with these. So this is a screenshot from Poppy AI. And I'll tell you exactly why this is so cool and why it removes such a large portion of the research time. So right here in the corner is a chat window. So here's how Poppy works. You can basically click and drag elements onto this board. So you drag that chat over, and then what you do is you create groups. All right, you create these groups, and within those groups, you literally just paste the URL of the video. No more transcribing, no more creating multiple Claude projects. You just create this big smorgasbord board, and you connect all of it. So those lines, you literally click and drag and connect it to the chat. And so now you can say, hey, I've given you 5 videos of myself, so you know my voice, you know how I talk. I've given you the top 5 videos on this topic, the top 5 videos on this topic, and right in one place, you can do research for 5, 6 videos in one go without having to go through all those. So you just click and drag. You can put images and documents and videos and audios. You can talk to it. You can do everything from just one board. So it creates this one place where you can just navigate everything. And then you're using chat, and that chat, you can pick whatever model you want. If you trust Claude more, if you trust ChatGPT more, or whatever, you pick whichever model you want. So we'll say, hey, I just uploaded 5 sample scripts from a top AI creator. Study them to understand depth, 500 to 800 words, structure, and hook style. Now I'll give you my own video scripts so you can learn my voice and tone. When writing new scripts, combine their depth and structure with my voice. Rules: script should be 1,800 to 2,000 words. Never make up facts or stories, which it conveniently ignores half the time. Always fact check using reliable sources. Hooks and titles must follow proven curiosity-driven specific formats. The conclusion must be strong, clear, and actionable. Your goal? So these are literally things I'm putting in the prompt. Your goal? Write new video scripts that have the same depth and flow as the samples, but sound 100% in my voice. Hit enter. And out pops what would have taken a human half a day to do, if not more. Now, the way our social media works is 80% AI, 20% is the human. We still want the human to review it, make sure it's in my voice, and to make sure that we feel comfortable with whatever is being said. So here's our workflow. Number one, we take the script, we feed it into 11 Labs. 11 Labs is still the king of audio. It does the best job in cloning your voice, like nothing else even comes close. But then we take that audio over to HeyGen. HeyGen is still the king of creating a video avatar of yourself. But the same technology can be used very well or very poorly. So I'll give you kind of my formula for getting a really good avatar out. Number three, video editing. All right, so on the video editing part, we're still doing it with humans, contractors we found. I don't have a tool that I love that can just do this. I'll give you the tool that's getting damn close. So I feel 6 more months and this tool will nail it. And that tool is called Submagic. Submagic. Are all the AI people here like from the companies spying? Sorry, Molly, did you take a job with Submagic and I don't know about it? Oh, you really like it? I haven't tried it in a while. Is it getting much better? It's great, she said. All right, I've been meaning to try it again. Last time I tried it was like 7-8 months ago, which in AI is an eternity. Because I feel like this step is gonna soon be automated, but it's a very vital step, and I'll explain why in a moment. Then we write the YouTube description using AI. We write the video tags and metadata using AI. Oh, sorry, I skipped thumbnail design. Thumbnail design right now is being done by a human, but that's about to be replaced. Why? Nano Banana. By the way, if anyone can figure out who the hell names these tools, please let me know. What kind of a stupid ass name is Nano Banana? I keep calling it Nano Banano. Like that's what comes out of my mouth, Nano Banana. And anyone using ideogram? Yeah. Oh man. If I'm ever at an event, I'm gonna be the guy that says woo at ideogram. Awesome tool. Ideogram.ai, $20 a month. Anyone see an ad for this event? Anyone see an ad on Facebook or Instagram for this event? If you don't, you saw lots of ads. I was gonna say, if you haven't raised your hand, I have failed. We saw, there was a lot of ads. All of the image ads were created by Ideogram. Like now at this point, our production volume on ads is insane. So we're training a model. I'm actually messing around with this. We're training our own custom AI model right now to handle the thumbnails. Give us another month or two and that'll be done too. And then of course, once that's done, we're gonna port that over to the platform that we're building. So training 11 Labs. All right, number one, these rules are very specific for a reason. I can't tell you how much we've tested them. You need 3 hours of clean, high quality audio. Okay, use a mic. Mics are not that expensive. You can get lavalier mics for like $20 now. And you can connect it to your phone, that's fine, but use a mic, high quality audio. All right, next. Same mic, same location for all of those audios. Very important. Same mic, same location, same acoustics. It's gotta sound the same. This matters. Even a little bit off, it changes the way the algorithm reads your files. Number 3, ignore every rule that 11 Labs tells you about training a good audio clone. Throw it in the trash. Every time I follow their rules, what comes out sucks. You don't need any of it. Talk naturally, talk the way you talk, feel comfortable. Just you need 3 hours of high quality audio. That's it. Brilliant. Yay. 92% accuracy. Now, what's going to get us from 92 to 98 to 100? It's just time. I'm just waiting for 11 Labs to do their next update. We'll retrain. It'll get better and better. But at this point, I got to tell you, some of the AI stuff I'm creating in the videos and audios, my own mother cannot tell it's not me. I mean, she can't. She had me, true story, a couple months ago, she comes to my house and she brings me her phone because I'm tech support, which I'm like the worst person to do. And she's like, shows me her Instagram. And she's like, she's like, hey, this is you on my Instagram. I'm like, oh, so sweet. Mom, you're following me on Instagram? I'm like, thanks. And she's like, yeah. Can you help me? And I'm like, yeah, what do you need? She's like, can you unfollow yourself? I don't know how to unfollow you. I'm like, what kind of a mother are you? Like, unfollow me? She was like, I can't stand, like, I don't know what the hell you're talking about. And every second video is you, right? And I'm like, well, if you stop watching them, it will stop showing them to you. She's like, I feel compelled to watch them because I'm your mother. Just unfollow, like, solve this problem. Then she asked me, can it block you? I'm like, what the hell, man? So it's like a whole nother level. So you don't want to see me at all. And I just took a moment and I said, Mom, that's not me, right? And she goes, what? I'm like, that's not me. She goes, what do you mean it's not you? It's you. I'm like, that's not me. It's AI. And she's like, what's that? I'm like, it's a computer. A computer made this. I never said those words. And she's just looking at me. She goes, huh? Like, she's totally dumbfounded and confused. But she didn't know. Like, this is how good it's gotten. All right, now let's talk about the HeyGen side. A little bit more context to be added here. You gotta do it. The videos that you feed it, so you're gonna wanna give it about 15 videos that are about 3 to 5 minutes each. Now here, you want different locations. You can do a few at some location, but you actually wanna change it up as much as you can. You wanna talk about different topics so that your facial reactions and things are different and giving it a variety of you. But please use a really high quality camera. Your phone is not good enough. Hire a college kid who has a DSLR camera if you don't have access to one. Use a high quality camera. This is a very, very big difference maker in creating your video clone. Number 2, lighting, everything. It's everything. You've got to be superbly well lit. Now, here's the thing. Any college kid who does video is gonna have a lighting kit. Lighting kits are not that expensive now, and they're gonna know how to light you. You just need to be lit. You can't have, like, the more lit you are, the crisper that video is, the better your avatar is gonna be. I know those two sound simple, but they took us a long time to figure that out. Like, we kept trying and playing. Number 3, all this you got going on, cut it out. Now, it's really hard. I talk with my hands. The problem, though, is the context matching body movements isn't quite there on AI yet. HeyGen just did an update. They're getting facial reactions down pretty well. 6 months, they'll probably be there. But you'll be talking about something. Like, I was like, this is a true story. So I did a video, and I'm like, hi, my name is Anik Ugentic. And it's like, the fuck, why are you saying 5, dude? Because it was in one of my training videos. So it's hard for me, though. I don't want to make a video where I'm like, hi, I'm talking, like, because then it's not you and it feels weird. So you know what we did? I said, come in close. Let's do a close-up shot. I'll be better lit. I'll be more a part of the screen. My hands become irrelevant. They're just not in the shot. That was a huge, huge evolution of our avatar. Facial movements. All right. You don't have to be robotic, but I can be very animated when I speak. Just bring it down by 50%. Just dial it back. Don't put this in your head, because they tell you one of the worst HeyGen instructions is while you're speaking before sentences, close your mouth. What the fudge? It's like, hi, I'm Anik Ugentic. And then the video comes out looking weird. So we just said, how about we try not to? That's why I said ignore their rules, right? But this one, just use some facial reactions. Just don't overdo it, because then, again, it matches it to weird terms and voices. They did roll out an update. I haven't tested it yet, but I have a feeling in the next few months they're going to nail the facial expressions down to match the words. They're very close. Now, this is where the magic happens. So this is where we play with people's brains a little bit. If you watch an AI video of me that's just of me talking to you for 2 minutes, you're gonna figure it out really quickly. But if we do jump cuts, text rolling, B-roll, I go to the top screen, bottom of the screen, and we're hopping around like shorts typically do, we're not giving your brain enough time to register. This has been a huge part of why our shorts do so well. And our long form, we try to keep them pretty dynamic as well. So this is it. This is the magic of how I got my Hey Gen AI. I wish I could tell you I'm using some secret model or some secret tool or I'm doing no, but it took us forever to get here. And I've now helped multiple people, by the way, replicate and create amazing AI avatars by following these rules. Multiple people have come and said, oh my God, I've been trying for months. I couldn't believe this is what did it. I'm like, I know, it's crazy. So some editing tricks, because this is such an important part of it. Fast transitions, B-roll to keep your pacing sharp, split the screen for storytelling. So when you're showing something, go to the top and then have it bottom and then flip it at some other point. Limit the digital version of you on screen for 5 seconds max in Reels and 15 to 30 seconds max in long form. This will get you great performance. Take some good editing work. This is why I said I'm excited about Submagic continuing to grow and hopefully taking this off our plate. There is obviously going to be parts where it does something stupid, matches a weird facial reaction, hand motion, lip sync issue, whatever. B-roll it. Just chop it out. Just don't let them see it. And then layer some sound, music, give it a little bit of a beat. That helps really dial down any of the audio, like that 8% that's not matching to my voice. Because when I'm talking up here, there's certain words I focus on, and then my voice goes up and down. It's still not doing a great job with that. But a lot of that you can take the focus off by having some music in the background. So is that helpful? Yeah? All right. That's how you create the AI avatar of yourself. Now, I'm gonna go a little quickly through a lot of this. I'm just gonna tell you something. Whatever I just shared with you about YouTube alone, the research, the finding the top people, the way we create the scripts, it is about 85% the same for every other platform. All right, you'll see it. It's pretty consistent. There's just little nuances on each platform that's a little different, and I'd like to share what those are with you. So with Instagram, same system, right? Find 10 to 20 creators, consume their content. So ideally, if you really want to train Instagram, just because then it'll show you more of their stuff, look only at views. Interesting little nuance on Instagram. Shares means everything. That's how you go viral there. They don't care about likes as much as they care about shares. Trendy topics. Instagram's more of a what's happening now and today type of platform. Evergreen topics do okay. I don't focus on that for Instagram. Pre-planned content for predictable viral events. So, true story, ChatGPT 5 is coming out. I find out about it. I'm actually in Punta Cana with our mastermind. So I messaged my team, and I'm like, it's gonna suck. Even if it's amazing, let's say it sucks. It'll go viral in both cases. If it sucks, people will be pissed and want to hear that it sucks, because we're so offended when a $20 a month model doesn't perform at its absolute best. And if it's great, then just have me saying it sucks, and then people will get offended that I'm saying it sucks. So I just say, hey guys, prepare a few things, get it ready, have some stuff ready to go so we can get out ahead of it. All right, transcribe viral reels. You don't need to if you use tools like Poppy. Use ChatGPT and Perplexity to expand data. I love Perplexity. I love ChatGPT too, by the way. It's been winning me over quite a bit. but I still like Perplexity quite a bit. Combine proven topics. This is something we started doing that's really interesting. We take 3 viral videos and we find a way to combine them into one so that it becomes our own. Now, Jeff, I don't know if he talked about it on stage, but he said something once that really just, man, it blew my mind. He said, the reason AI writes better than us, look at him, he walked in just to hear his own praises be said. Don't worry, man, I'm gonna talk trash about you later. Just take this in while it is. So he said, but this was brilliant. He said, the reason my AI writes better than me is because the only thing it's ever been trained on is the best of me. It doesn't know how to write bad. I've given it only viral posts. I've given it only my highest converting copy. I've given it only my best performing videos. Unfortunately, me as human, I have a smorgasbord of thoughts and knowledge. It's a combination of everything, the good, the bad, but this thing, it doesn't. It only knows the good. So it only knows how to write really good stuff. And then one of the other things that I refuse to do because it's too much work, but this person on my team does, is he'll find the most viral videos and scan the comments to see what the most asked question is. And then what he'll do is start my viral video by answering that question. And that's how it becomes our own, right? But we use the research of other people's stuff. So hook, transition, main content. Here is a really other pivotal point. Now this is very true on Instagram, very true on pretty much every platform, honestly, but a lot of times we like to build up and crescendo to the best point. Nope. Your best point comes first. If you want to go viral, it comes first. You got to retain their attention, man. It's all a battle of their attention. And every 4 to 5 lines, add an emotional break, pattern break moment, or something. Now, this sounds like a lot, but just remember, in our prompts and stuff, we just give it to AI, and it does this for us. But we're breaking down that structure. I told you it's a science. This is the science. We have studied at this point thousands of viral content pieces and found these commonalities, right? So I do pretty well on Instagram. Lots of my reels go viral. We've had some hit millions of views. It's so crazy to think like 1.1 million views. Oh, by the way, do you guys see the close-upness now? What I was talking about? These are all AI created. Look at this in front of you. 765,000, 1.12 million views. All retargetable for paid ads, because I still love paid ads. I'm a paid ads guy. All retargetable audiences. It's incredible, right? Okay, Facebook, definitely my most viral platform. Same framework. Follow 15 to 20 channels in your niche. Viral benchmark for us, 500 plus likes. Facebook's a likes platform. Shares obviously help, but likes drive whether they show it to more people, which impacts the shares. Likes is the name of the game. So like on Instagram, look for posts with high comments and shares. Comments and likes are what Facebook's all about. So we start with likes first, then we look at comments, and shares is the last. Now, for me, hot topics right now, ChatGPT, Facebook, Elon Musk, and if I really want to piss people off, I just say Donald Trump. That just takes you viral. You don't even have to make a post. You just say Donald Trump, and it goes viral. Like, the comments go absolutely insane. This right here, go figure, our most viral topic on Facebook is when we talk about Facebook. And we talk about what Meta is doing with AI. So tell me the algorithm is not gamified a little bit on their side. So give them what they want. Ironically, when I talk about Facebook on X, it won't go viral. I wonder why. All right, so research. Here's something really interesting. We have come to the point now, and we're going to automate this for you as well on our new platform, but we've come to the point now where we will take a script and we will validate it with at least 2 to 3 different AI systems and ask it to confirm for us that there's nothing in there that is incorrect or vulgar, or we have whatever prompt, right? Just like not gonna get me canceled. And one is not enough. We have made the mistake of a couple of times posting fake stories that looked completely legitimate, but they were not real. So deep research, Claude, love Claude for this, love Poppy for this, but the system is the same. So we take our most viral posts, we feed them into a Claude project, into a Poppy project, or whatever, and we just ask it to write in my voice, but based on those scripts. Same, what are the common points? What made this go viral? Same, exactly the same. All right, LinkedIn. I would say these are, we have figured out Facebook and YouTube by far the best. I told you, go one at a time, and that's what we're doing. We figured out Instagram, I guess. We don't put a lot of focus on it, but we have expunged a tremendous amount of energy on LinkedIn and X. And it's been challenging. They're not easy platforms. But we're starting to dial it in, and LinkedIn is, of all of them, very, very different. So with LinkedIn, we took it from 100 impressions a day to 5,000. We got 1.1 million impressions in 6 months on an account that was almost dead. It's my account, but I never used to do anything with my LinkedIn account. So the entire algorithm of LinkedIn has changed. And this is the nuance of LinkedIn that I want you to take away. LinkedIn, everything is about the engagement with your content. Okay, that's nothing new. But you ready? It's with the engagement that happens within the first 30 minutes of the post. That is everything. That seems to be what drives a LinkedIn virality score. It's not enough to post great content that gathers likes and shares over time. You gotta get them right away. So we have seen also memes and things like that do really, really well on LinkedIn, which in my opinion is really starting to make LinkedIn to a shitty platform. But that's what people click like on the fastest, and that's what goes viral the most. AI news, generic motivation. I don't know why it's become like the motivational, platform. And it's, but that's what's working. Leadership can also do very, very well. Leadership posts do very well with LinkedIn. So you really do need things that you put up for reach and things that you put up specifically for engagement. So we'll put up the memes and stuff for reach, but then we'll make specific posts for actual engagement to create conversation. Like I said, it's a pretty complex system, and we're still dialing it in. We're way further ahead than we've been in the past. Our schedule for posting is we post twice a day on the weekdays, 1 time on the weekends. The best posts on weekends are leadership and motivation. I guess people just need to amp themselves up for the work week. Our post timings are strange. I don't know why this is what works for us. It doesn't make any sense. LinkedIn is something you're supposed to use during the work time, but these are the times that have done the best for us. So why feed doesn't auto refresh anymore? Post when your engagement list is active. I can't tell you. Every one of you can tell from the analytics, like what time people that are engaging with you are active, and pick your times. This is the times that work for us. I have a feeling because a lot of my LinkedIn at this point is people from India. And I think that directly impacts the time of activity for me. So don't go copy this. Look at your own data and figure that out. So here is what we found, okay? 100 comments a day through automation. So I'm gonna pause here because this is a big part of what we're doing on X. And I don't have an easy solution for you for this yet. We built it, I'll tell you what we built, and we're figuring out how do we build it into our platform. So we used N8N and Make.com. These are automation platforms like Zapier. And we have now tied it with our Slack, and we've built these agents that watch what's happening on LinkedIn and on X and read the post and send us suggested responses that we can then hit approve on. So I have a team member that will do that. It's just someone in our support team. Here is the little interesting nuance, though, when people will say, well, isn't that against terms of service? Ready? This is the sneaky part. So auto-replying and auto-posting on X or LinkedIn is against their rules. But we're not auto-replying and auto-posting. We are getting suggestions sent to us, and we are choosing one of those to be the reply or the post. And that is not against the terms of service. And their APIs actually facilitate your ability to do that, right? So we try our best on LinkedIn to make sure that I am commenting on 100 people. I'm leaving 100 comments a day. Really funny story happened yesterday. Janek, who's in the back there, he messages me. He goes, "Hey, who does your LinkedIn?" And I'm like, me? I'm like, what am I supposed to say? He goes, "I want to know, like, I saw you commenting on my friend's post. I was surprised. How do you know her?" I'm like, "Oh, we go way back, man. Like childhood friends." And he's like, "Really?" I'm like, "No, Janek, I don't know who the hell this person is. I got my AI's doing it." But now you know, Janek, it's our AI system that looks and tracks the top people in that industry, and we post some comments that way. So that's the rule. Comment that happened 30 minutes. So I told you, this is, whether you want to do this or not, it's just too much like thought process. But if you're going to make a post, be active on LinkedIn for 30 minutes, commenting on other people's stuff, and then make your post. And then be active for 30 more minutes. And then make sure your post gets lots of comments. This is how you're going to go viral on LinkedIn. They make you work for it. Very unique, different system. They've just done it very differently. So spread comments throughout the day. And then this reposting nonsense works really well on LinkedIn. You have a good post, a few hours later, just repost it. There's a little repost button, just repost it. It'll double, triple the reach of it. I don't get it. It's insane to me. So this part here, which again, like I said, I'll give you guys the slides and the presentation, but it's all the same. The key is figuring out what works on these platforms, indexing it in some way, whether you save the URLs or save the actual text videos, and then using that to train the AI that's going to write yours. That is a repeat cycle that'll happen on every single platform for us to create winning content. So recap, this is the results we've been able to get. It's probably the hardest we've worked to get it. This is why I'm like, I will spend all of my energy on YouTube and Facebook. It's simpler, it's way more automatable, doesn't require all of that human engagement, but I also feel like it has far more reach, in my opinion. But some of you might be in certain industries where LinkedIn is highly relevant, so I wanted to share this. Now, last is X, and I don't have a lot of details to share about X because I frankly, X has done a superb job as a community to wean out the AI. I don't know, they're very good at it. So we have spent a lot. Now, I started trying to figure out X in January of this year. We've done okay with it, but we haven't been able to get that like authority branding on there. And what we have discovered is those who do very well on X just live and breathe and eat X. They're just constantly tweeting. And it's all about, and it's just not me. And to be very honest, my ideal audience isn't even necessarily, that's not really the audience. So we haven't put a lot of energy. I will tell you, if you're a vanity person, here's the key. If you want the most impressions and you want the most follower growth, it's very easy on X. Find the 10, 15 people in your niche that have very big followings, that get a lot of comments, and that get a lot of reach. Create a really quick AI, N8N connection, and every time they post, you've got to make sure within minutes of them posting, you comment under the post. You tweet back at the post. Now you can do this. We did it and have done it with Slack and N8N, and you will get tens of thousands of impressions, if not hundreds of thousands, and a small minority portion of those will turn into followers. The only thing, though, I'm warning you is that I've seen, we did this and we've done it and we took it to the tune of we were getting 50,000 impressions a day. We were getting followers a day growing, but what I wasn't seeing was it translate back to those followers actually engaging with my content. So, and in the meantime, our YouTube and Facebook started to take off, so we're like, hey, we're just gonna focus on that. And something interesting, so the brand endorsement deal that I got, or that AI Anik got, I didn't get it, they actually specifically said, we just want the videos posted on Facebook and YouTube. Oh, and Instagram, sorry. They added Instagram afterwards. And I found that really interesting. Those are the only 3 platforms that they must, and they do a lot of this. They have a huge influencer budget. So I found it very interesting that they said themselves, these are the 3 that we want to focus on. So there you go. I promised you I would give you all the details and the specifics of how I'm doing it. This is what we're doing. You absolutely can take this and run with it. A little bit of it, you'll have to make it your own. You'll have to practice and play. Give us a few weeks, and hopefully the tool that we've created will be able to streamline at least 80% of the processes that I shared with you. But there's no reason you can't be this week when you go back, start creating your AI clone, voice and video, and then at least start using ChatGPT or Claude to start indexing and training it with the top viral content in your industry so that you teach it to be the best of that space. And soon before you know it, that thing will start to put out amazing content for you that'll build your brand and really solidify you as the expert in your niche. All right, did you guys get something out of this today? Yes? All right. Awesome. All right.